Welcome back. This is Rich with an exclusive YouTube video blog. And this subject is about the Pluto TV announcing that they will be adding 60 episodes of the new Price is Right from 1972 on the Baca Ella channel in late November. I'm going to talk about what you could probably foresee what's going to happen with the Baca channel going forward, and maybe some ideas for some other streaming channels on Pluto TV for game shows that it could add in 2024. But first, these messages. Listen to Crystal's Time Machine each and every Friday and Saturday night from 9 to 11 p.m. on WCAP 980, where everybody gets it. If you can't catch the show live, listen to the podcast on archive.org exclusively. Goes back to October 2015. Follow Crystal on various social media websites. Facebook, she has Crystal's Time Machine, the official page. The official fan page of Crystal's Time Machine, Game Show fan page, and follow her on Twitter at Crystal Emmy John, the Machine Crystal. Follow her on Instagram at Crystal Johnson, and follow her on YouTube at Crystal Johnson. One exclusive video a week, and say hello to Broadway Pizza, the official sponsor of Crystal's Time Machine. And if you mention the promo code Crystal's Time Machine, you get $2 off your meal. That's a pretty good deal. Okay, and now on to the subject. It was announced today that Pluto TV will be airing 60 episodes of the first season of the new Price is Right hosted by Bob Baca, which debuted in September of 1972. Pluto TV in December of 2020 added the Price is Right, the Baca Era on its streaming platform, and it was exclusively on Pluto TV for about a year, but then it went to other sites, including Roku and Redbox and Freevee and a few other sites. It hasn't gone on to Tubi or Stir yet. And ever since the Baca Era channel has been launched, they've been showing 3 seasons of The Price is Right from the Baca Era from 1982 through 1985. They started in season 11, which was the first season where they did not have fur coats as prizes. Bob Baca was an animal rights activist, and he didn't like fur. And he was also a vegetarian. And it seemed ever since this channel was launched, they've been showing all of these episodes over and over again. It's just people don't like this being repetitive. And it was pretty good today when I heard the announcement that the first season of The Price is Right with Bob Baca, when they had the new Price is Right, will start. And it's going to be starting in November 27th. And they'll be having 2 episodes a day of it until January 7th, which that sounds pretty good to me. It's most likely going to be episodes where they do not have fur coats as prizes. Ever since Bob Baca passed away in August, I think they want to respect his estate's rights and not show any episodes where fur coats were awarded. And this will be the first time that reruns of the 1972 version of The Price is Right have been shown in reruns since Game Show Network aired The Price is Right in the late 90s and early 2000s. Don't know after that if they're going to add more episodes to the Waka Era channel. Maybe they will. Maybe they'll continue on with the like from 1972 onward, or maybe they'll continue on from 1985, start in the 1985-1986 season, where Johnny Olsen passed away after a month or so of the new season, and they had various announcers try out to be the new permanent host, including Bob Hilton and Gene Wood and Rich Jeffries and Charlie O'Donnell and Johnny Gilbert before they settled on Rod Roddy. And with this announcement, I think there could be possibly some good things happening to game shows in 2024, especially with reruns and especially Pluto TV. Pluto TV is streaming reruns of Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy, the syndicated versions. In fact, they have a few select episodes from the early seasons of Wheel of Fortune on Pluto TV. Jeopardy, they've only gone back to about 2001 or so, but maybe you'll continue to air more episodes of the syndicated seasons, eventually maybe having all of them with on the Wheel of Fortune channel. And Jeopardy, probably eventually you probably see everything like from 1984 and on, maybe in 2024. Also, Pluto TV has Hollywood Squares channel on there, but it's the final 2 seasons of the Tom Bergeron era. Seasons 1 through 4, with Whoopi Goldberg in the center square, are currently not part of this package. When it was rerun on Game Show Network and GSN in the late 1990s and early 2000s and the mid 2000s, they showed the entire 6 seasons of it. Don't know if that's an issue with like Whoopi Goldberg's production company. Maybe she have to get clearance for her reruns to be on the Hollywood Squares channel. Also, maybe like the Hollywood Squares channel could add the 150 episodes of the original Hollywood Squares with Peter Marshall that aired on Game Show Network in 2002-2003, which was primetime episodes 1968, and the syndicated Hollywood Squares once a week in the 70s, which that was presumed to be lost, but they found the master copies, which would be over 3,000 of them. But Game Show Network only aired about 150 of them due to clearances by celebrities, and also there was many of those episodes had some stuff that probably politically incorrect to air today. And there's no status about the 1986-1989 version of Hollywood Squares hosted by John Davison. It was actually reran from 1989 through 1993 on the USA Network, but ever since then it has not been reran, and it was rumors that the master tapes have been lost. But that's a little bit impossible in my humble opinion, because they did not destroy master copies of shows from I think 1980 forward. That the master copies could be lost, or it could be an internet rumor, but hopefully they rediscovered, and most likely they might go on the Hollywood Squares channel. And also, maybe in 2024, Pluto TV could add a classic Let's Make a Deal channel with showing reruns of the 1970 syndicated version of Let's Make a Deal with Monty Hall, and the 80s version of Let's Make a Deal with Monty Hall. The 70s version has not been seen in years. I think Buzzer only showed the first season. They didn't show seasons 2 through 6, which Game Show Network and Family Channel Freeform, and before CBN showed in reruns. Probably they have to digitize the rest of the episodes, but that would be pretty good if they do. And also with Pluto TV having a kind of a deal with Sony Pictures for Wheel of Fortune and Jeopardy, but that's kind of co-owned by CBS. Maybe they could work a deal out with Sony Pictures Television to add a streaming channel to classic game shows, like have a Joker's Wild channel with the Jack Barry episodes, some CBS and some syndicated versions, and also Tic Tac Doe with Wink Martindale, and also get a Newlywed Game channel with the Bob Eubanks with the syndicated ones in the 70s and 80s, and also the Dating Game channel with Jim Lane in the celebrity versions in the 60s and 70s, and the revived version from 1978 through 80. And maybe they could have a Gone Show channel with, like we went to the Gone Show in 1976 through 1980, but they would have to get music clearances, which might be very, very tough. So this with this news with the Bob Barker Price is Right channel and Pluto TV getting the first season, 60 episodes, I think 2024 could be a very good year for Pluto TV with the game show section. There's a lot of good possibilities. And thanks for all your support, and have any comments would be appreciated.